What is up everyone, welcome to Dark Corners. I'm your host Dark and we're back again with another reaction video. I haven't done one of these in a while, but Llama Arts just released a new video of 2 disturbing horror stories on her channel. Check it out in the description below and we're gonna react to it, of course. Before we start, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Dark Corners TV. Link should be in the description. Make sure you leave a like if you want to see more reaction videos and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any, and let me know in the comments section what I should react to next. Now let's get right into it. 2 disturbing horror stories. I love these videos.
Over the weekend, about 15 co-workers and myself had our company trip to this.
This is a different narrator from usual. Normally it's Mr. Nightmare. This is Corpse Husband. Hey, I know that channel. Okay.
Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, known for being Stephen King's inspiration for
The Shining.
We took an 8 p.m. ghost tour where we joined about 15 other people to get guided around the property and told stories about.
Wait, is that place actually haunted?
Things that are said to have happened. We were told to take a lot of pictures, I'm sure, to try and capture orbs or ghosts. Many green orbs were caught.
This guy's voice is really creepy, just wanted to point that out.
In pictures, but I don't think anything is as creepy as this photo taken by my coworker. A little girl in a hot pink dress who was definitely not on our tour. And apparently, years ago, a young girl who was 12 to 13 by the name of Lucy was squatting in the basement of the concert hall, which is where this photo was taken. And she was discovered upon plans to begin some construction. She was forced to leave, and the night got below freezing, so she froze to death. Everyone on my tour has vouched that this girl was not on our tour. I mean, who wouldn't remember someone wearing hot pink? The man pictured is our tour guide. No one would have been in front of him. I am convinced that this is the ghost of Lucy. Just one more added note, though I doubt anyone would believe me. But there was only one time throughout the tour where I felt any strange energy or feeling. And it was right there, headed down to the basement of the concert hall.
Huh. Interesting. Maybe it was just a Snapchat filter. You know, nowadays on Snapchat you have these GT filters and his co-worker just messed with him and now he's traumatized. Okay, so this story was narrated by Corpse Husband. He has an interesting voice. He has a creepy voice. Not saying Mr. Nightmare's voice doesn't fit, but Mr. Nightmare's voice is like more casual. It sounds more like somebody telling a story instead of everything being creepy. So let's go ahead with the second story.
What's that? Plain white sauce? Plain white sauce makes your teeth go grey.
Hi, I'm Billy Swift and I'm here to tell you about Quid. Quid is an awesome app where you can collect stickers, gifts, pop figures, and so much more.
Yo, Llama Arts, get that bread? Get that bread? Yo, once again, check out Llama Arts channel down below in the description. It's probably way better without my face on it. Anyway, so the second story.
I was walking home from school, excited that my freshman year was coming to an end.
Okay, this narrator has the epitomical teenage angst voice. He actually sounds like a teenager.
It was a Tuesday night when I was turning in my last essay for history. I left it to the last minute and the teacher actually made.
Why is the teacher dressed like Jeff the Killer?
Home. I hated my teacher for that. Around 8 p.m., I had finished that goddamn essay and was walking home.
No swearing.
The rain had stopped and there was a beautiful sunset. Suddenly, I noticed something. There was a red 2016 Toyota Camry right behind me. I got goosebumps thinking it was following me. I didn't look back and started walking in my apartment's direction.
Do you guys ever feel followed? I don't usually feel followed, but sometimes I end up walking by myself deep in the night, like 3, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. And sometimes there's like other people at that time going to work or whatever, and I'm like, it's a Saturday or Sunday. Don't you guys have free today? Aren't you guys free today? What are you doing? And never mind. I'm just paranoid.
I wanted to go to a busy road to feel safer. Just then, the car sped up, stopping right next to me. A middle-aged man asked me where I was headed and suggested to drop me off. I said no thanks, but the man wouldn't
Never get in a stranger's car, guys.
leave and insisted. I wanted to tell the man to just fuck off, but I took off running instead. I heard a loud noise and at the same time felt something I can only describe as a sharp vibration hitting my flesh. I fell to the ground not knowing what happened. Out of adrenaline, I was about to get up and run again as I felt a heavy arm grab me by the mouth. Then the pain set in. I realized that I was shot. There was another man next to him that searched my pockets. He grabbed my phone and threw it on the ground as he tied my legs and taped my mouth. They quickly put me into the trunk of their car and then started driving. I could feel that we were going very fast, and
I hope this is a made-up story. Like, most of these stories are made up, even though the title says true stories, but I think they're made up.
I'm sure that we
Right.
haven't stopped at all.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think the stories are made up or are they actually true? I think they're made up. I have no issue with that.
For a good 30 minutes.
Let me know in the comments
I was
section.
feeling my blood soaking into my shirt.
That's just
which scared
cranberry
me the
juice, bro.
most. I was certain that I was gonna die. I was thinking about my parents and what they would feel when they heard that I was missing. Then the car came to a stop.
Just a
By
prank.
some miracle, I heard a police officer asking for IDs and driver's licenses. I wanted to yell for help, but nothing came out. Just then, I heard 3 to 4 gunshots. I heard another cop yelling,
Man down! Man down! Shots fired!
I was begging the cop to find me. Then I heard the cop searching the car. I was feeling joy as my pain was growing worse. Seconds felt like hours. The officer then opened the car's trunk
Honestly, at this point, I would be banging my head against the trunk.
and suddenly started firing at me out of a fight or flight response. Thankfully, the bullets missed. The officer quickly caught up to the fact that I was kidnapped and injured. He called for backup immediately.
That's like a
and it
comedy
arrived in
routine.
minutes.
How did he even miss?
Placed the injured
How did he
officer
even
onto a
miss?
gurney and drove off in an ambulance. Finally, when the scene was safe, they called another ambulance for me. I woke up in the hospital. The news media was everywhere. I was fine after a few days, but later learned that the officer that was shot didn't make it. I don't know if those men are still alive or rotting away in a prison for killing an officer. I
mean,
don't want to know what would have happened.
You could
if
just
officers had
search the story online. There's probably a news report. So this story was anonymous, narrated by Christian Johnston, and of course animated and edited by Llama Arts. By the way, guys, I actually had a course in school for animation, and I used the same software that Llama Arts used, and it's really difficult. At least it was for me, so big props for that. So I think that was the last story. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Another short video, but as always, guys, like I said in the previous few videos, I'm working on some big stuff, so keep your eyes open for that. I hope I'm not hyping it up too much because it's not that big, but it's a big deal for me. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe and let me know in the comment section what I should react to next. And you know, just give any video suggestions. Follow me on Instagram at DarkCornersTV. Link should be in the description. Make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe. I think I've said that before. And once again, thank you all so much for watching. I cannot say that enough, so I'm gonna keep saying it. Dark, signing out.